GPS.
Oh god. Where were we?
Not talking about Skyriming.
Yes, indeed.
Yes,
she was in Skyrim, yes.
She was that vampire, the daughter of someone.
Well, not she called Serena or something.
It could be, I can't remember really.
Sounds about right.
I don't seem to have a mixtape on this one. Bit annoying.
I just leave it on mix, personally. I have an 80s fetish, will be just fine. I'm also going to be talking all the time and talking to you and listening to you, so I'm not going to hear shit of the music. But right now, there's Jane Valderrama speaking on anyway.
Yeah. I'm not hearing that. I'm getting what are they called? Dragonette. Quite a cool band, actually.
Oh yeah, well actually, that reminds me, for absolutely no reason whatsoever, but Laura Bailey was not in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Was she not?
No.
Okay.
This is an absolutely stellar parking job I did.
Yes, that is. I'm reminded of the phrase "like a glove."
Almost, yeah.
Which is an Ace Ventura reference.
Yes. Very good. They are very pop culture savvy.
Yes, well, you know, only bits of it. Also, that is just the least likely... You're the least likely Cockney.
Me? Huh?
Your character's voice.
I think... I don't know for sure, but I think it's an American doing the voice.
Yeah.
In Saints Row 2, which we would have played if it wasn't that we required a GameSpy pass in order to play together.
Yes, GameSpy, that bastion of multiplayer gaming.
Yes.
That everyone had an account on, and by everyone we mean no one.
I actually did when I played Command & Conquer Renegade online.
Alright, I refused to ever install it.
Why? It was a very fun game actually.
No, I mean GameSpy, not Command &
Okay,
Conquer.
oh yeah.
Yes, I refuse to install RTS games on principle.
Command & Conquer Renegade is not RTS, man.
No? Oh, was that when they made a first-person shooter out of it?
Yes, it was actually quite fun.
Okay.
What other game could you possibly play that has where you can drive around in a fully functional mammoth tank?
I can't imagine such a game. Honest.
You should play it. We should play it in multiplayer because reasons.
Sure.
It doesn't have co-op though, but you know.
No. Well, not everything has co-op.
No, but we can play it multiplayer. I don't know. Maybe we can pester Sterling to play it with us. That's not going to happen, but that will be fun.
What, Jim?
Yes. That will not happen.
No, that will not happen.
It would be hilarious though.
It would be hilarious, but I don't think us just casually referencing him will, you know, encourage any sort of collaboration there.
Probably not, no.
For those not aware, we are referring to Jim Sterling, who is, was he the news editor or something of The Escapist?
I think he's a gaming news editor or something. He's some sort of editor on The Escapist magazine at least.
Yeah, yeah.
And he also has his own web shows on The Escapist. And he has a YouTube account where he plays a bunch of games and watches a bunch of Green Light trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
And usually complains about Steam Early Access.
Along with...
Ow! Well, I wasn't actually hurt by that, so okay.
No? Okay.
You know me.
Hello.
Do we know Pierce?
Huh? Who? What?
He said we know. He said you know me. Do we know him?
Who gives a fuck about Pierce?
I would imagine those guys probably give a fuck.
They have no idea who he is.
No. But they give a fuck that a helicopter is blowing them up.
Again with the UAV drones.
I had a point earlier about Saints Row 2, by the way.
Yes, we were going to attempt to start this whole thing with Saints Row 2 on the basis that it's the first one.
Well, not really, because it's Saints Row 1, but getting that to co-op I think is even more unlikely than 2 now.
yes, given that I do not own an Xbox 360, and I will never own an Xbox 360.
I have one, but it's a brick at the moment.
Yes. So essentially, the series
Ooh.
beginning does not exist as far as we are concerned.
Pretty much.
Unless this is actually, this goes on for long enough that we get to Saints Row 4, in which case there are copious references to Saints Row 1.
Which happened off screen, clearly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I was making a point somewhere.
We were going to play it, but GameSpy.
Yes, we were distracted by GameSpy. Thanks so much, Seek. Where the fuck was I? Oh right, Saints Row 2. Right, yeah. They had the quote-unquote Cockney character voice there as well.
In that one, yeah.
Yes. And I actually had a lot of trivia about that.
About the voice actor?
Yeah. I think his name was like Charles Schwarzenegger or something. It's a very British name that I can't fucking pronounce.
I can probably look it up in a little bit if that makes any difference, although it doesn't really because we're not playing that game.
Yes, but anyway, he's done quite a few gigs on TV. I think he played Mr. Sheffield in The Nanny for one.
Oh, him!
Yes, he did the voice for the English person.
Wow, that's quite good.
Yeah.
Surprised they got someone like that. Especially
Okay.
that far back in the series. I mean, Saints Row 2 wasn't really doing the whole let's cast big name people because it's funny thing yet, were they?
No. They did have technically Keith David.
They did, but he wasn't playing Keith David yet, was he?
No.
That's again, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit because that's another Saints Row 4 joke, which
Yes.
doesn't make any sense here because he's not even in this one.
Yes, and this guy, I'm just going to call him Mr. Sheffield, if that's okay with you.
Sure. Fine by me. I don't know who he is.
He also did like a few jobs on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which was only really funny because of Salem the Cat, and it's still only really funny because of Salem the Cat.
Well, let's be honest, not a lot of things with Melissa Joan Hart can really be called funny, except in a tragic way.
Well, Salem was funny.
Yes, he was.
But yeah,
I'm already turning into an arsehole. I'm just slagging off random people on the internet.
fantastic. There's actually a fun video with her and Salem sort of repeating their roles like 10 years later or something.
Alright.
And it's really hilarious because this kid tries to do Expelliarmus at her, and she just throws a pot at him and laughs. And she cries out on the top of her voice something along the lines that nobody can stop her because she's teaming up with her magic pussy. Obviously referring to her cat, nothing else.
Of course.
I'm doing this for Johnny.
Oh, Johnny's dead.
Yeah, Johnny's dead, and we have guns. Very observant of Shawnee there.
We have guns. Let's use them.
Okay.
We got it all covered.
I have really not been paying attention to this game at all.
No,
I have been busy talking.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters too much.
Yeah.
Again, this is not really a
Also incoming DLC spam because stuff. This is going to be horrible.
what is?
Yes, Explosive
Oh,
Combat
God.
Pack, Fun Time Pack,
Yep.
Money Shot Pack,
Invincible.
Nightblade Pack. Ugh.
Yep. Jump pack.
Die!
Special Ops Vehicle Pack. Warrior Pack. Dead Star Pack. Yes, Z Americans. TPD Pack. Genki Ball 7 Pack.
It's actually really annoying
two
when
masks.
when Jim pronounces Z like Z.
Sorry, who does that?
Jim Sterling.
Does he?
Yes, he does.
Oh. Well, didn't he have slag off T recently?
I have no idea.
Gangsters in space. Yeah, I think some of the comments to that video were to the effect that he had to, give up his license to be British or something, because all British people like tea, obviously.
Okay.
Well, that's just kind of a given, really.
Yes.
I like tea with milk in it.
Barbarian. That's actually a reference to Asterix and Obelix in Britain, where the Britons are drinking hot water with milk,
Right.
and the Romans declare them to be barbarians.
Well, they were. They were also Welsh, which is worse.
Oh god.
Yes,
Yes,
again.
now we found some $6. Go us.
Yay, $6.
We should probably do some missions and stuff, really.
We should probably answer the cell phone.
Oh!
Police are always in our shit and we get nothing done.
Oh, no, not that. Okay, let's not do that. Let's ignore that.
I think we have to do it now, but whatever. Let's.
Really? No,
I don't
we can ignore
know.
it, I'm pretty sure.
Let's call Pierce.
Yep, let's do that.
Thank you, Pierce. Save us from this. Thank you, Car.
How's the crew settling in?
Yeah, they should
I'm
be
gonna
fine.
steal the... I'm having one of these.
Spent
Oh.
too much time in posh hotels.
I got
You
a
have to
fucking-
give that to me. Yet. My emu in Saints Row 4 was awesome.
Okay, you can have the emu.
Yes, I will have the emu.
I'll pick you up.
Alright, alright.